We're here in Winnipeg North, the riding with the highest percentage of population with Filipino ethnic origin with over 30% according to Statistics Canada 2021 data. Now, it's been decades since this riding was last held by the first ever Filipino-Canadian Member of Parliament, who is Dr. Ray Punzalan. But the question now this election, will another Filipino-Canadian candidate be able to reclaim Winnipeg North and represent the riding in Ottawa?
Hello. How are you? It's nice to see you again.
Community leaders say this may be the reason why Liberal candidate Kevin Lamoureux has been Winnipeg North's Member of Parliament since 2010.
Community felt his sincerity, I think, in terms of the services that he has provided the community.
You could always reach Kevin every Saturday over at McDonald's Kewadin. So that's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. What that created for him is this aura of approachability and accessibility by his constituents.
But with the issues faced by Canadians today, is it time for voters to look at newer candidates for some Winnipeg ridings?
I myself used to live out of my house from my parents, but rent got too expensive, so I had to move back in with my parents. So
before you can leave your house open without locking it, now, no way.
If re-elected, Lamoureux says his next priorities, the economy, healthcare, and supporting workers.
Diversifying our trade. For example, last year I was in the Philippines on 2 separate trade emissions. And the most recent one in December, we talked about having discussions to have a formal trade agreement with the Philippines and Canada. That's one of the ways in which we counter Donald Trump and what Donald Trump is talking about.
Challenging the seasoned politician is Conservative candidate Rachel Punzalan, who moved to Canada from the Philippines almost 17 years ago. A small business owner. She's been a lawyer in Manitoba for over 10 years. Omni News reached out to her multiple times, but did not receive a response.
Very difficult, obviously, to unseat an incumbent that has been there for 15 years and even prior to that as an MLA. But Rachel is actually gaining momentum, as you can see in the polls, and you never know what's going to happen.
Omni News also reached out to NDP candidate Adebayo Akinragunde and Green Party candidate Angela Bridges, but did not hear back from both candidates. Community leaders say they are watching closely whether Filipino voters will choose Lamoureux's track record or choose Punzalan for more Filipino representation in the House of Commons.
The best approach to me is to say, I am running to represent you. I know the language, I know the issues, but do not vote for me because I am Filipino. Vote for me because I will care for you, for us, and for others. That's why you have a real deeper sense of purpose. You have to know your entry.
For City News in Winnipeg, I'm Theresa Redula, Omni News.